Can you guys at least hear me? Are we good? Am I good? Yes? Good. Good. Okay, then apparently the audio's just not loud enough. How about now? We good? Do we have any music playing now? Yeah, that's better. Okay. Hi. Wow, that was a mess of a start. How's everyone doing? Oh, Dios mío. So, if you guys want to know why the stream is a little late, let me actually get my tablet set up. Holy shit. Give me a second. I'm so behind. Oh, I didn't expect this to be all wibbly wobbly. Golden. Okay. So, long story short, I had to reset up things for YouTube and YouTube only, because most of you guys are in here anyways, and I was like, well, if everyone's over here, there's no reason to stream to Twitch and take up computer power. So, hopefully everything is hunky-dory. Hope my audio is a bit better. I put an EQ on my voice so I could sound pretty. Do I sound pretty now? Hope I sound pretty. My quality is fantastic. Great. As you all can see, you're in chat now. Look at you pretty folks. Oh, that's actually not very easy to see. Give me 1 second, guys. I will fix this. I am a professional. Trust and believe. I am the greatest content creator to ever was were. Give me a second, guys. I'm sorry. I should have set this up this morning. Oh, no. Oh, no. The white text? Yeah, definitely. White text. We're going to fix this. Don't worry. I got you. I got you, Pookie. I got you, Pookie. Don't worry. And it's reset. Say something funny. Say something cool. There we are. Now you can see all your beautiful, lovely faces. And now, whenever I'm on stream, I don't look like I'm having a dementia episode. If the chat actually updates you all in a reasonable time frame, what's the delay on this chat? Is it 2 seconds? It best not be. Hey, gotta love setting up stuff. Wait, I hope you like the Brotato music. This is music from Brotato. The game we'll be playing today on stream. If I can just figure out why my thing's having a stroke. Do not delay any messages. No delay. No delay. Done. Now we're all good. Okay, so how's all my lovely folks doing? We all doing A-okay? I hope we're all doing great. Because I'm very tired. I made the really poor decision to do a 1 hour walk before stream. Tried to put like myself into a nap like right before stream. And then I woke up and I was like, ah, I need to do things before stream starts. And here we are. I'm that other guy's estranged cousin. Real. All right, so without further delay, I think I just go into the game since I'm already behind. That's not the game. That's the game. Wow. I am on a roll in screwing things up today. Let me mix up my drink. Good. Break time already? No. No. All right, so I have restarted my save. There's nothing here that I have done already. It's all brand new. So long as the game works. I'm gonna hop right in. All right, we got well-rounded. Oh, there's some these guys are new. I just got the DLC, by the way. I have not played the DLC at all. I got it like yesterday with the intentions of streaming this today. 200% damage with naval weapons against cursed enemies. There's a lot of words being thrown at me. Let's just start with well-rounded. Let's just start with well-rounded. We're gonna pick up a wacky weapon. I'm personally a fan of stuff. I will say, I've played the game before, at least the base game. I'm gonna try my best not to just pick stick. Stick is stupid. Stick is really good. Stick has no business being as strong as it is, but it's strong. So for the sake of making runs interesting, I will be avoiding stick. Beverage. All right. Boink. We're gonna do slingshot. I think having bounce shots would be fun. So if you're not familiar with Brotato, it's basically just like it's like a Vampire Survivors-esque roguelike. You play as a supposed potato. You hit alien with gun, and that's literally it. There's no further explanation you need. You are potato with gun. That is all. Enjoy. All right. Do I want to do damage? I don't think the damage upgrades here are going to be really solid. Remember correctly, you typically want to stack defense, right? So I'm not re-rolling that many times. I'm going to see it luck. That's an egg. You play as an egg. Listen. Semantics. Also, chat is not on screen. Let's fix that. There we go. There you lovely folks. Ugh. First stream doing roguelikes, and I've goofed up like 40 different times. You missed out on playing Brotato using a potato. Fair. No, the potato's me. I'm the potato. I'm running on a potato battery at all times, and my brain is not operating. Anyways, more slingshot. Plus 3 max health, plus 2. I don't need consumables. Consumables are optional. I don't need those. To consume or not to consume. I'm going to grab that as well, because that's just extra damage. But I'm going to have to lock it and get it in after this wave. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to do roguelikes now. I've asked you all voted. And while RimWorld was close, RimWorld was noticeably close, I might still play RimWorld just because of how like close comparatively to the other options it was. But I am doing roguelikes now. That is my shtick. Did you forget to start the stream on Twitch, or are you no longer multi-streaming? I'm not streaming on Twitch. Not for this stream, no. I might multi-stream sometime. But there's a lot of weird rules that Twitch does that prevents me from letting you guys even be on the stream in the first place on YouTube, which I think is dumb. Because I can't do like a multi-stream chat because they're like, oh, don't show any stats you get on YouTube. Okay, I guess I'll just have a Dementia episode for the whole Twitch stream. And also, most of you guys were pulling up in here as opposed to my Twitch. Like, I would look down because I have a thing on my tablet that's like, here's your Twitch viewership. It's been at 1 this whole time when I know full and well there's like 30 of you bastards in this chat. So I'm staying on YouTube. Anyways, I'm gonna do good old HP regen's more reliable. YouTube chat on top. Yeah. It's like the thing that gets me is like every time I would do a Twitch stream at all, since most of you guys are on YouTube, I would try to like stream on Twitch, and then all I can imagine is somebody pulling into my stream and seeing me talk to myself for like 30 minutes, not realizing that there's a chat on a whole nother platform because Twitch will not let me tell you, hey, everyone's over here, by the way, if you're wondering. Plus, Twitch is very unfriendly for smaller content creators, and even though I wouldn't really consider myself small at this point, it's still like, on Twitch I'm small, and they do not care about me or my feelings. Twitch is nice for emotes and Twitch integration mods, yes, and I will keep that in mind, but at the same time, why take up computer resource space on a platform that isn't benefiting me? You know? Well, Twitch has a better streaming experience and chat experience, but YouTube is bigger, even though its algorithm sucks for streaming. I see. That's the thing. It's like, even though that's the case, I'm not gonna just convince people to go over to Twitch. Like, that's just not happening. I wasn't saying this stream on both, lol. I know you weren't. I'm just saying. There's benefits to streaming on Twitch, but like, I don't think I'm in a position where I can stream on Twitch efficiently. Is what I'm saying. We have more slingshot. All slingshot. Nothing but slingshot. Slinging my shot. I prefer YouTube just because it keeps everything video related in one place so I can hop on easier. That's fair. That's totally fair. I agree with that. I will say that making clips on Twitch is definitely a lot easier. So that's going to make that part a little bit harder for me, but you take where you take some, you win some, you lose some. That's what I was going to say. By the way, I'm in no way stressing on this difficulty because of the fact that difficulty is literally 0. It's baby mode. I don't unlock big boy mode until 5. So this is going to be easy breezy. I'm also playing well-rounded because I know for a fact that if I play well-rounded at 5, I'm going to have an aneurysm because well-rounded is, in my opinion, the worst character in this game. Because it does sweet FA. It does nothing. Well-rounded effectively does nothing. Every stat you start with as well-rounded is greatly outskilled by a character's passive or just outskilled in general as you play the game. It is stinky. Well-rounded is stinky. I'm not doing melee, so I'm just gonna take that. That's free harvesting. Regen. I'm gonna give me the tree. Sling shirt. I could probably just combine one of these and put that in there. There we go. Don't like any of these. Get out. Find more tree. More tree. More tree. You know, chat, I might. You know what? Lock these two. I'm gonna get money, and I'm gonna grab that shotgun. That shotgun calls for me. I sure hope my chat on my OBS isn't delayed and you guys are all talking this whole time. That'd be sad. Guns, yay! I just like YouTube more because I'm not getting ads every 5 minutes that are unskippable 2-minute and 30-second ads. That is true. I will say that as somebody who streamed on both, there is nothing that has been more detrimental to my viewership than ads being completely unskippable. YouTube at least gives you that. If I have like high ad density on a stream for whatever reason, it's just like, yeah, there's some that are skippable. You can just skip through some of it. And you can pay for membership and you just don't get ads. There you go. And I get paid just for you being here. You're American, so guns are a magnet for you. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know what? You got me. You got me. There's nothing I like more than a buckshot and a dream. Oh, I want that HP again. I want to just combine these two and then add the shotgun. I don't have enough for speed glass. Don't need it. I got a shotgun. Blam. Wow. So the thing is, I did this roguelike for 2 reasons. One, my brain gravitates towards these sort of like just movement action or like action roguelike sort of things. These Vampire Survivor-esque games. I don't know why. Maybe it's the autism. I don't know. But I also wanted to be kind of like just a chill stream while I'm still figuring out the games I really want to do primarily, if that makes sense. So I wanted to make this stream sort of like a low, like, we play the game now, and that's all there is to it. And then I'll figure out like a primary roguelike I'll gravitate around. Because every content creator has a main game. And it's not going to be Minecraft for me because that would drive me insane. Ooh. Okay, cool, great. I'm just gonna, you know what? Do we think should? I'm gonna ask. Should I just combine the shotgun, or should I get 2 purple shotguns? You can change how you show ads on Twitch. You can actually remove pre-roll ads, which is a big killer for streams. Also, Twitch has Turbo, which skips ads for all streams, but will still pay the streamers the ad revenue. I'm gonna go with double shotguns. I'm seeing people say double shotguns for the funny. Oh, trees die in 1 hit. That would be beneficial. Okay, it wants me to have shotguns now. It has decided you are a shotgun. You are the American dream. What the fuck is a kilometer? We're just going to go in. I've got 2 shells and a Budweiser. Let's go. I like the duality of this build right now. You got slingshots for like cavemen and children, and then you have 2 just like double barrel shotguns. It's like, yay, rocks! Oh, here comes 12 gauge. Do I want to add range? Nah, we don't do range. And I have good HP regen for now, so I'm probably just gonna do armor. All right, combine these. Triple shotgun. Now we're cooking. Getting extra pierce would be pretty epic. Yeah, I'll take the L. I'll take the L on some of the stats for that sweet pierce. I don't want less attack speed. What do you think I am, a baby? I don't need slow attack speed. I need more attack speed. Well, that's it, but it's also less damage. Is that a DLC item? Since when was there just a brick? I could just pelt someone with a brick. I'm gonna make a run out of you someday. Oh, I punched my mic. Ah, shit. I have the opinion that metric is better than Imperial, but Fahrenheit is better than Celsius. That is a weird ass take. I would love to hear why that's the case, honestly. My chat will not why is my chat so delayed on screen? My chat's so delayed on screen. There's a terrible joke to be made here. Be very careful, Hacks. Your message can now be seen by everyone. Metric actually makes sense and is super easy for math and everyday use, while Celsius is great for math, but bad for everyday use. Huh. See, I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I agree with that. I would much rather have very simple systems to memorize shit by. Maybe that's my unga bungoid brain talking, but working in systems of tens is a lot better than saying 212 degrees Fahrenheit is fucking boiling. That makes no damn sense. It's like 212 degrees is boiling. What's freezing? Negative 30? What system is that? Celsius is amazing. It's like 0, you froze the damn thing. 100, you're just dead. You're dead. That's it. The end. 30 is a very crispy 80. Oh yeah, I said negative 30, didn't I? Yeah, it's 32. It's 32. The point is, stupid. Where 0 and 100 is very easy for my brain to understand. 0 freezes water, 100 boils it, which means it probably means that 100 kills me. 30 is just 80. Have you ever used the Kelvin system for temperature? No. And also, why is this the thing that I'm stuck on right now? Red slingshot time. Give me more damage. Spawns a little guy that slowly shoots 10 piercing lightning. Look at this little dude. I want Tyler. Give me Tyler. I think that'd be awesome. Give me Tyler. (273 degrees is freezing and 373 degrees Kelvin is boiling. What is the purpose of Kelvin? What is the purpose of Kelvin? I would love to be educated. Oh, wait, I forgot. I'm on 0 difficulty. I don't take real damage. Damage isn't real until difficulty 5. Kelvin is great for thermodynamics. Okay, well, in that case, you've lost me. Coil, 5 knockback, plus 1% for each knockback you have. Gross. Gross. Ewy. I'm gonna take it. I would love to have the magical ability of having more health. Give me Tyler. Yes, we've acquired Tyler. I don't know who Tyler is, but Tyler seems pretty cool. Got a cool little tower and a wizard hat, or a wizard robe. So the Tyler item is a reference to YouTuber Alexa, which supported this game a bunch. Well, I'm glad I'm helping another YouTuber get some recognition, though I'm pretty sure based on the fact that this dude's in the game, dude's probably larger than me. That's fine. I love giving support to small content creators. All right, I want landmines. That sounds fun. Ooh. More tree! More tree! More tree! More tree! More tree! Use F if you like weather, use C if you like math, and use K if you hate negative numbers. Fair enough. Loosely 250,000 subs. You know, a small content creator. You know me, always supporting the small guy. I hope people are excited for my roguelike extravaganza whenever I start playing more roguelikes and there's more gameplay videos than reviews now. I hope you guys are excited. Because it's going to be a lot of me being a bumbling idiot and saying stupid shit. It's not even going to be like, I'm going to do like probably smart plays, but it's going to be completely, like, completely overruled by the dumb shit leaving my mouth. I'm super excited. What's your next docket on games? I actually don't know. That was the main thing I was trying to think of. So I picked Brotato because I like Brotato. I like Vampire Survivor like games. That's fine. But I don't really want to be my main roguelike I go to. There is some games on my radar though. Deep Rock Galactic Survivor comes out 1.0, I think literally next month. Slay the Spire 2 comes out sometime this year. I'm sure I'll be playing like a shit ton of that. I've thought about going back to Monster Train for a couple of videos and just doing some fun builds in that. You know, I got some ideas. I'm not sure which one I'm going with though, because as per usual, my ability to make decisions is non-existent. That's why I constantly bring up polls for things I'm unsure about. The only thing I was sure about is I can't bring myself to make Minecraft content, and that was really it. It got me to where I was, and I respect it. But when I told myself I could get back into it, I was gaslighting myself, and I went back in. I was like, wow, no, I cannot. These style games like VS and Brotato are called Bullet Heavens. Should be easy to understand the name Bullet Heaven. That's fair. Okay, then I like Bullet Heavens. They're fun. But I understand they're also pretty simple most of the time and don't really have a lot of mechanical nuance in them. I like roguelikes with a lot of mechanical nuance to be both big-brained and stupid at the same time. It makes more room for funnies. There's a lot of items in here from this DLC. You gotta remember, I haven't played the DLC for Brotato at all. Do you like bullet hell games? I played Isaac, if that counts, and I think Isaac became pretty bullet hellish after Repentance. So, yesn't. Items will be tier one tier higher after the next reroll. Is that a one-time use? Does anyone in chat know? Is Goldfish a one-time use? Because if that's like after the next reroll, that item just becomes better. That's pretty sick. I don't know if I want it right now, but it's pretty cool. 2 armor, 6% dodge, -3 max health. What about the gameplay for Deltarune? Not all of the text. Okay, the gameplay for Deltarune's cool. And the text is fine. I think Deltarune might be the only story game that I actually like. But the thing is, the reason why I don't play it is because I don't do well with story games to get my brain going. I usually just enjoy the story and I'm just quiet the whole time. So playing games like this lets me have room for dialogue, is what I'm saying. Because I'm a caveman and can't think of things when I'm reading words and saying them at the same time. Medical turret. Streets of Rogue, Enter the Gungeon, or in Dead Cells. I have 2 of those. I have Enter the Gungeon and Dead Cells. Those are the games that I do own. But it's really weird. When I see a sequel is about to come out for a game, I, for some reason, feel apprehensive to play the first game. So I'm like, oh, why would I do that when I get to play the sequel? I think the only time I've ever considered playing the first game is Hollow Knight, because I have people now asking me to play Silk Song like I've ever played a Metroidvania on this channel before. I haven't even completed Hollow Knight once. So asking me to go into Silk Song, I feel like would be asking me like going into like midway through Kingdom Hearts or some shit. Someone's internet just took a shit. Maybe mine, but I don't know. Let me make sure my stream's not having a stroke still. Nah, we're good. Played for like 30 minutes, I got bored and quit. No, I like Metroidvanias. The only issue is when I started playing it, like 4 other games came out and it just got buried. It got buried. Same with like Rain World. I got Rain World. I have it. I own it. Not the DLC, but I just own the base game. And like, it just got buried. I've never played Brotato before. Well, Brotato's a good game. It's cheap. I think the thing that made me really confused though is the DLC was marked as mixed. And I don't understand why. Does anyone know why the DLC was mixed? Because I have no idea. Because so far, I'm not seeing anything that DLC has done to make this game any worse off. I mean, the curse mechanic, I mean, to be fair, I haven't really seen much of the curse mechanic. I don't want this. Or that. You. I desire more damage. Having anything below positive on Steam is not a good sign. Yeah. Read the reviews on the DLC, maybe? Well, I obviously can't read it right now. I mean, like, I was trying to look into it. I don't know. I'm playing it now. I'm like, I don't see a problem. Harpoon gun? It's just the recent ones that are mixed. Really? That's so weird. Just had like 10 to 15 bad ones in a row. It's positive overall. Oh, okay. I want more turret. Whatever. It's difficulty 0. No need to big brain this too hard. That's a lot of money. I don't need it, but it's a lot of money. Ooh, good shit. I'll grab that. And then I will grab this, because that mixed with scarred sausage, or scared sausage, is like really good. Plus 8 regeneration, start waves with negative 50% HP. Would be for a funny stream, just streaming Steam review reading? Maybe. Maybe as a video, I think it'd be funny. Speaking of which, new video script is already written. It's a very ambitious one though, so it might take a minute for it to come out. But there is a new video that's coming out that's not a review, because we're in the middle of like a game drought right now. But it is about game design. If we're talking about reviews right now, there is a game I just played today for its open network test, and that was the new Sonic Racing game. The new Sonic Racing game is, it's the first one I've played in the series. And it's pretty good. I liked it. I think the only thing I didn't like was the control scheme for keyboard. Right now, the keyboard control scheme in that racing game has to be one of the worst. The worst I've seen for a racing game on keyboard. Your entire game is controlled with one hand, basically. They put the steering on WASD, and then they put drifting on both shift and E, and then Q to use items in space to accelerate. And I don't know why they did that when they could have easily done that with fucking arrow keys. They could have put it on arrow keys. That's the keyboard controls. I bet the game's controls on controller is really good. And I will tell you that despite the fact my hand hurt, I had a good time. The Sonic Racing game controls like I would expect. I think there's some things I'd like to see changed, but overall I think it's good. I think the game is good. Let me put it that way. I don't think it's $70 good. I think it's like 50 or 60 for like a new game. I think 70 is egregious for what game is trying to be. But keyboard arrow keys are for people who have never played a keyboard game before, unless every keybind has been used. I would normally agree with you, except for the part on racing games, because with the way things are, I'd rather eat my fucking keyboard than use keyboard controls in that game. What was you going for the second hand then? Arrow keys or fucking numpad. Like 8, 4, 6, and 2 on the numpad. It literally looks like arrows. It's used like that in some games. You could do that too. It would be weirder. But arrow keys. Fucking accelerate. But I do like it. I think the only real non-control scheme-based gripe I have with the Sonic racing game, Cross Worlds, I do think that some of the vehicle drifting feels kind of weightless. Like, it doesn't really feel like you're driving a car. It kind of just feels like a feather sliding on ice. Oh, more curse. Gimme. But it's very slidey, is what the drift is. Might have been the car I was using, I don't know, but it just didn't feel very heavy. You can make a fast racing game without like losing all the weight in the vehicle. And I think right now we are at a point where where the only thing that's really wrong about it is drifting. Everything else is fine. It has a free test right now, so if you guys want to go play it, you guys can. Like, it's literally free right now to try out during its network testing before it releases a month from now. So I would recommend trying it at least. Give it a free shot, you know, see if you like it. A lot of people are of course, in typical Steam fashion, complaining in discussions about all sorts of shit. The one thing being like, it's not as good as Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed or some shit like that, but I never played that one, so I'm on a completely new guy ground basis, and then I said that in the discussions, and then they harassed me, saying that I should go play the older game. I'm like, there's no Omega in the older game. There's no Omega in All-Stars, I don't care. Game does not have Omega, my brain does not, my neurons have not activated. Could care less. I don't care that Wreck-It Ralph is in that game. I don't. I want Omega, my favorite character. Are we almost done with this, like, difficulty 0 thing? I want to get on to better pastures, greener pastures. When bolt dealing 6 damage is fired from an enemy corpse when they die. Interesting. Anyways. Weapons can no longer be upgraded or recycled. I think I'm good with that, honestly. What? Why does he look like that? I got the nut item, and now he looks like he's enjoying it a little too much. Brother, chill out. Why do you look like that? Ew. Ugh. On stream even. Ugh. Have some dignity. I buy one item and the guy is like popping off. You don't like racing games on the couch? That's fair. You're getting canceled for this. Nah. I didn't do it. This is a Brotato game, not me. I'm a good lad. I would never do something like this. I'm a good Samaritan. I am a saint and a Puritan. I don't want this. Go away. I'm tired of the squid. That's damage with special enemies appear at the beginning of the next wave. I actually don't remember what this does. Not that I think it's gonna be a problem. It's literally 0. It's difficulty 0. Duplicates the next item you get from shop. I'm good. Sorry. Oh yeah, doesn't the Path of Exile 2 League drop today? I gotta play that after stream. That's gonna be a fun time. That's gonna be me just relaxing. It's gonna be a grand old time for me. Ooh! Everything's fine. It's okay. Again, difficulty 0. We're on baby mode. I could probably just do this. I could sit back, relax, take a nap, shit my pants maybe, who knows. Difficulty 0 is for newborns, for people who've never played video games before. Hello, Dr. House. I see you. Welcome. The most relaxing game ever seen. Have you ever seen a game so relaxing? You know, you could probably sleep to this. You could like ASMR sleep. I think, you know what would be a really funny ASMR series? A really funny ASMR series. I think it'd be really funny if there's an ASMR series where like there's like a voice actor who's trying to actually do like ASMR like whisper talk, and then the other guy who's in the very same like ASMR set is just talking at regular volume. So you have like gentle whispering. It's like, okay, you want fries with that? Sorry, we don't take cash. We don't take card. The Rib Witch is currently out right now. We'll have the Rib Witch tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. And there's like all the time, it's like, do you guys take PayPal? You know, like it's just like that's the duality. You have like one person actually trying to do like ASMR, and then just the other person just like absolutely not reading the room. God, it'd be such a terrible bit. +5 engineering, weapon damage additionally scales up with 20% engineering. It makes all my sentries good, I think. So that'll be good. Give me that. And one of these. Okay. Yes. Yes. You will defend your king. Yes, and go, Tyler. You magnificent creature. Shoot lightning for the Overlord. Or don't do anything. I mean, that's also an option. Tyler, do you do anything at all? Or do you just sit there and look cute? That's fine. You can sit there and look cute. Tyler needs a break. Tyler needs a vacation. I got a raid ad when I joined this, and for some reason, Michelangelo from the Ninja Turtles from there. I'm afraid. Is the Ninja Turtles in fucking Raid Shadow Legends? Excuse me? And this is not a prompt to get a sponsorship. Thank you. I think I'm okay. I don't want a raid sponsorship. I don't want to support mobile games. They kind of suck. I would like a nose. Give me more schnoz. Blunderbuss? Oh, I wish I didn't have my items locked right now. I'd buy a blunderbuss. Straight blunderbuss in it. Michelangelo was fighting a goblin, I swear. I think that's friendly fire. I think Michelangelo fighting a goblin might be friendly fire. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Alright, come get some, you fucking nerds. Ooh, ooh, take my shotgun blast. This is like the most like low risk difficulty ever. If you play on difficulty 0 unironically in this game, you're either like 5, disabled in some way, shape, or form, or your brain has been caved in by a brick. Who would win in a fight between Michelangelo the turtle and 2 Michelangelo the persons? Isn't Michelangelo like naturally irradiated because of the mutagen ooze, because it's like a radioactive ooze? Wouldn't Michelangelo the person just keel over immediately? Like the moment he's in like vicinity, like, huh, what's this weird feeling in my skin? Dead. Like, I think Michelangelo is naturally like radioactive. I don't think that would work. The only way Michelangelo the painter would even win is by literally like tossing lead paint at him and hoping that the paint is enough to kill him. All right. More health, please. The Ninja Turtles were radioactive and every villain they beat up died of radiation poison afterwards. Is that true? They killed Split. Is that true? Was I actually right? If that's true, then dude, The entirety of New York is fucked. If that is true, New York is gone. That's it. I think what's even funnier is, does it ever occur to anyone that, like, oh no, that like the Ninja Turtles probably like have weird existential crises about like gaining sentience of like a human level all of a sudden? Do you ever think about that? Because you gotta remember, they were just like basic ass stupid sewer turtles, and then they got gooped, and then suddenly it's like, oh, I have sentience. You guys ever think about that? Or is it just me? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Like they just wake up from like the mutagen ooze and they're like, what am I? Who am I? And then some like random ass rat walks up on him and is like, you are Michelangelo. It's just like, oh, I guess I am. Like, no one asked that? Like that's concerning. 8% damage, 97% damage. Ew. More attack speed. No, they're just thirsty for April and pizza. I don't know, man. You know, April has to be like a mutant at this point, just based on how long she has spent around the turtles. Like that has to be like some real shit right there, because like there is no way that like there wasn't just some incident with like mutagen ooze. Imagine they created a religion based on the ooze. I'm pretty sure that's just part of lore. Like people just really get obsessed with mutagen. Oh, I haven't said this whole entire stream. Like and subscribe or don't. You do you. I'm not your mom. If you haven't done so yet, you can do it. And by the way, you should get notifications on stream now that's like, this person has done it, because I put alerts up because I'm a good professional content creator and not at all a 25-year-old man-child. 2% attack speed for one dodge you have, minus 80 range. Yeah. Hey, wait, didn't they crawl out of the sewer like the water? Maybe. April clearly has some sort of brain melting disease. Probably. It's in the water. Oh. That didn't even occur to me. That's a huge ass plot hole. They have to have an explanation, right? Because like if they're from the sewer and they're from the water, that mutagen's in the fucking water. Everyone in New York is mutated. Maybe that explains why the mutation, like the radiation, hasn't killed them. It's just like they're all mutated, so it's fine. I know who you're referencing, Upset Machine. You know who else should like or subscribe? My mom! Here you go. That's my best Muscle Man impression. Enjoy. Bienvenido. I don't think I really want anything else. I just want to grab this or something, I guess. I don't know. TMNT takes place in a Truman Show equivalent. Maybe. All of New York is getting mutagen. Yeah. Well, what do you think your mutant like form would even be? I think my mutant, like, what do you think it'd be? I guess this is like the same thing as asking what your first soda would be, because I don't think there's been a single instance where mutagen has not turned you into an animal or like a fucking alien. What crossovers has TMNT had? They're in Street Fighter. And in Injustice. They're in 2 fighting games now. I can actually do a pretty good Muscle Man. I believe you. If there's any community that has people that can do a pretty mean Muscle Man impression, it's gonna be my community. Yeah, there was a Batman movie with the Ninja Turtles. Tree! Your highest max HP and lowest elemental damage positive primary stats are swapped, then you get this item. I get 82 elemental damage? Not worth it, because I'm not running elemental. I punched my fucking mic. Let me just move it. There we go. I'll grab that, because that boosts all my stuff. So the mutagen has breached into those franchises as well then. Yes. We want to do endless? No, it's fucking difficulty 0. That's not interesting. Wait, so Slurp Juice from Fortnite is just mutagen? Probably. You know, I feel like if I became a mutant all of a sudden, I would be like, oh, that's interesting. And I'd just go back to doing what I'm doing right now. I would just continue my life the way I am. I might wear like a hoodie, like over my head most of the time, or like a mask or something. But if I just like randomly became a mutant tomorrow, I'd just be like, nah, okay, well, back to being an internet funny man for a living, because I'm not really good at anything else but being funny. And that sounds depressing. It sounds like I'm upset. Like, I'm not good at anything else besides being a clown. Ah! No, I'm proud of myself for being funny. Ow, shit. Stop touching. No touchies! No, I've been shitting on difficulty 0 this whole fucking time. Lock in. Oh, why is it? Oh. Go away! Heal 200 HP in one wave. I best of. Pretend to be a VTuber with your actual body. What if there was just a VTuber that, like, they took still shots of their entire body and cut it out in little pieces, like for an image thing, and they just like made a VTuber with their own body anyways, just to make it like uncanny valley, like moving character. That would be so funny. Depending on how you mutate could actually benefit being a streamer. Fair. What would the mutation even be that would make me benefit? Oh, how would I benefit? How much did I unlock? Holy shit! Difficulty 0 and I've unlocked like half the game. What the hell? Bro, if I could become a monkey mutant with human sentience, it would be so funny. You could do a Planet of the Apes. You could like run around like the Planet of the Apes, like, no! And just like, ape together strong! Just freak people out. Or you can like walk around pretend like you're a person in like a monkey costume. Like, you know the gorilla costume from SpongeBob? And just pretend like you're one of those. Imagine getting a second set of arms or being able to move your eyes independently. That, that would be weird. I don't know. I don't know if I even want that ability. I think I'd be more interested in being able to like constantly clone myself like a starfish. Like I cut off an arm and then, like, now there's 2 of me. And I can just keep doing that. And I make a giant like optimized factory of myself. It'd be so funny. It would also be terrifying for other people, because imagine seeing an infinite like wall of the same person. VTubers terrify me, to be honest. I'm not terrified, but I do get annoyed by them. Like, not all of them. There's some good VTubers out there, but there's a lot of VTubers that just use the fact that they are an anime character with big bazongers, and then they use that as the main draw to their content. And I'm just like, I trust you that you could do better than just being a cool character. To actually make content. I believe that people could make actual content if they stop focused on making just an anime character that's zested up. There's a SpongeBob horror story about that sort of thing? Probably. I believe it. I believe there's a horror story about SpongeBob. I've seen Friday Night Funkin' mods about horror story SpongeBob. Ugh. Beverage. What time is it in my stream? I can do one more run before I go on break for food, and then after food I'll be back. So let's do one more run. What do we want to run as? 50% attack speed with unarmed weapons. You start with one fist, plus 15% dodge. No range at all. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. That's nothing. That's nothing. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. There we go. Now we get to play on difficulty 1. Imagine being a cop and pulling over a big pickup truck and just seeing a gorilla driving. The cop would probably shit their pants a little bit. They're like, I guess I die today. Oonga boonga, officer. Real. I feel like I'd mutate into like a fucking lizard or something. I'd become one of the lizard people. And my superpower would be, I don't know, incredible complacence. Unrelenting complacence for everything. Some attack speed. I know we have plenty of attack speed. Let's get some attack speed though. I think it'd be funny. More fist. More fist. It doesn't do any damage. I'm good. Let me scratch my beard. I wonder if my alerts are actually working. I sometimes wonder, because I know that like Stream Elements has like a long delay on a lot of stuff, including chat. Like I've answered chat faster than chat has shown up on stream. A major downside to being a mutant, renewing your license. Well, no, see, you just become a mutant with cool speed abilities. You just go really fast. That's what I would have. I wouldn't have complacence. I'd be a speedster. I'd be a fast one. I'd be a super cool fast lizard. Or I would mutate into Sonic the Hedgehog and freak people out in the street. Because like, then you have like people going like, Sonic is real! And then they just freak out. And they start like swerving into oncoming traffic or some shit. Would you rather? You can be. This isn't a would you rather. This is like would you press the button? But you can be Sonic, but it's original movie Sonic. Well, let's see. I likely would never have a girlfriend, but that's okay because I already don't have one, and I'm completely okay with not having one. I think I would just for the speedster abilities. I'd be horrifying, sure, but like I get to go really fast. I can do tons of things at a speed no one else can. It'd be really funny. Speedsters, but they actually experience inertia. I think the whole point of Sonic's thing is he doesn't. Right? That's the whole thing. Is like his is specific. Bro, I just want to be full on 8-bit Luigi for a day. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I really ought to get my PNG tuber in on this stream. How much self-restraint would you have to not do incredibly stupid things if you became any character from a popular media? You're asking an ADHD guy for restraint. There's no restraint. I'm shit posting right away. I'm hitting Mach speed on the rate of which I'm shit posting. Give me some more cash. I'm gonna save that. I want that. That's fine. They call me Mr. Fists. A dumb fucking name. The sheer willpower needs to not say I'm Batman all the damn time. Yeah, I think if you end up as Batman, you're going to say I'm Batman. I feel like if I was a fictional character for a day, there's a number of fictional characters I would be, but if I wanted to cause misery for a day, I would just be Bubsy. I would just be Bubsy. And then I would just constantly say catchphrases and like lines and jokes to people as I'm like riding like an Uber. So like while they're driving, it's like, what can possibly go wrong? Like just torture people with Bubsy. Who did you hear? Yes, I'm aware of the new Bubsy game. That's why I'm actually bringing it up, because I'm aware of Bubsy's existence. You know, unironically, I hope it's a good game. I hope it's a good game, because I feel like they keep trying with Bubsy, and he keeps not quite getting there. So I'm hoping the new Bubsy game is what it needs to be good. Otherwise, there's no hope for Bubsy. Even I don't like anime, I'd be the guy who has the death note just to recreate the meme of him noting the IRS. I don't think I'd ever have a death note. Honestly, I think the death note's kind of like a dumb power. I think the death note's only beneficial if you're actually a psychopath, because otherwise it's just like, oh, I can get rid of somebody on Earth with like no one really knowing. Okay. Cool, I guess. I mean, whatever. I'll just put this in the box and forget about it. People say you sit like L. Might be Tism, my friend. The dev of the new Bubsy game is known for having made some banger platformers. Really? Really? Which platformers in particular? Do we know? Yes, I do have autism. Thank you for noticing. I have a genuine question. I have a genuine question. Be honest in chat. How many of you are autistic? I just gotta know. I am an autistic streamer, so it would make sense. But I gotta know. How many of you are autistic? Just tell me. I think it would be funny to know that statistic while I'm here. We got one. I like that you said white twice in that explanation, LS. That is hilarious. I'll check all the average boxes. At the same time, though, LS, I don't believe you. Because you're watching my content. Does that make it better or worse that I'm Southern? I don't know. I don't know how to answer that one. Let me be real with you. I think I might be drawing blanks on if that actually does anything. Fucking roll the right way, chair. I'm going to actually... Thank you. This chair keeps rolling every direction but where I want to roll. Give me coupon. Give me... I'm not even gonna touch medic. I'm not even gonna touch that stuff. I fully embrace being autistic. I find it hilarious to joke about. Oh, absolutely. No, it's super fucking funny to joke about. I joke about mine all the damn time. Although I can't talk to people easily, so there's that. I have sort of like an interesting situation where like I don't know how to even talk to people. in person unless they talk to me first. So I just kind of stare at them. I blink it with like both eyes. I am ace if it helps. That's fine. Yeah, that I got a pretty diverse audience. I'm not even ace. I've chosen to stay single. That's actually a genuine thing. I'm not ace. I've just chosen to stay single. This is probably the only conversation you'll get about my life. I have been on apps several times, and I'm gonna be real. There's not been a single person on the face of this earth that I've meshed with. Like, not one. And even if it seems like I'm meshing, I'm immediately presented with something where it's really blatantly obvious that it won't work, and I'm just like, well, damn. So, like, I'm cooked. I am cooked. Let's put it that way. Because I'm a special breed of stupid. A special breed of stupid that requires special taste, and I myself have special taste. It's so fun having everyone else in my friend group complain about dates. I'm just getting to sit there smugly. Yeah, you know, a little part of me wishes I was ace. But unfortunately, I cannot deny how much I enjoy a good fucking hug. And, like, having that dynamic. But at the same time, I'm just like, I haven't really found anyone who meshes with me, so I stopped caring, basically. I just kind of like, eh. Dating's a thing. I can do it. But, like, at the same time, it's just kind of like, I don't even think I would. I don't think I care. I'm on a whole nother wavelength. A whole nother dimension. Another realm. I don't think I have any way of really preserving my life right now. There we go. That should put me at least at 1 health per second. Generate 1 health every 0.92 seconds. Cool. Oh no. Like, I have very particular taste, I guess, and I'm a person that requires a very particular taste, so I just kind of accept the fact that, like, there's a good shot I will just be alone, and that's fine. Like, I'm not even depressed about it, because you gotta remember, there's like plenty of people on, like, Earth that just don't find people. Like, just plenty, and I think that's totally okay. If you are by chance somebody who is, like, dreading that, don't be. There's plenty of people who are, like, super fucking successful who literally remain single their whole life. You might not land in the dating department, but I tell you the fuck what, you have nothing but infinite room to become, like, super science Jesus. Don't feel bad about it. Own up to it. Have some pride. I take great pride in the fact that I'm a rare breed. Because either I'll find somebody who meshes with me all that much better, or I'll just learn 400 things and become, like, big-brained. Used to have a partner, and I want to be able to have one. Did have another meaningful relationship, but I can't form meaningful relationships easily. And I don't think anyone can. Let me be completely honest with you. I think that's actually, like, a really difficult thing in current times. Because I think a lot of people really want, like, just something that has no work to be done, and they expect, like, the relationship to be easy or something, and it's just like, it's not going to be easy. Like, no relationship is easy. You kidding me? Most people don't even have their baggage figured out. What makes you think they're going to handle dating properly? If it was easy, shoot, everyone would be dating somebody. Everyone. The ace people would find people, you know? We're not in that timeline. We're not in that situation. We're in a place where a lot of people want easy, but they don't realize that you can have someone that's really compatible with you, and there's just, like, one thing you just got to work around, and that's really it. Everyone's got it, because you find the right person, you love them anyways. I'm gonna grab this, because slowing people down sounds awesome. There's your little word of wisdom from the caveman with massive eyebrows. Honestly, my bottom line is that if you are actively searching for a partner, you're probably not going to find it. You have to kind of just go out and do things you like doing. You'll find somebody better that way. That's what a lot of people do. Now, I'm in an interesting situation where what I like to do is content creation, so I'm at home. So really the only real circle I have is other content creators. So, hoping for the best. But if I do that, then my dating life gets put out in public, and that's gross. I think I'm building my dating life. I think I'll just like, if I find somebody in the space where like I just get a date, you guys probably won't even hear of it. It'll just be something that happens. It'll be a complete surprise if you ever find out. It'll be like that one episode of like Regular Show where like Rigby's been dating Eileen for like a couple of months prior to Mordecai finding out. Long distances do wonders for the long term. Fair enough. Long distance is kind of a monster. It's very difficult to do long distance. I'm gonna be real. It's not something you can do easily. Here's the thing. It'll be like the Dan TDM where you stop hearing things and suddenly, hey, yeah, I have a kid now. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I probably won't ever have kids, but I'll be like, I'm gonna retire, and that's it. And here's another thing I want to talk with the community about. Streams are fun, and I like streaming. I do like streaming. But there is something I am running into with you guys. I want to ask you guys' opinion on this, because you guys, the people that are in chat right now are the people who come in the most often to streams that aren't just Terraria or like Minecraft. I don't know if the streams are fun, but I think they're also taking time out of my upload schedule. And I want to ask what you guys think. Oh, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Do you guys think I should just like shelf streaming for a bit and focus on content creation until I'm large enough to where this is actually a thing I can just do? Until I have an editor at least, because I can't, it's much harder to make videos when I have a stream schedule that's 2 days of the week. It sounds super silly, but it's true. Like, what was the last review I made? Wasn't that the Grounded 2 video? So I want to ask my community if we all think that I should do streams. I love the streams, but if you can't keep them up, I understand. It's more so like, maybe just go to 1 day. Maybe. I won't have a post in 1 day. Do a one day a week thing. But the thing is like, I want to, the issue is consistency with content. For you guys, need to remember that even though I do have a sub count and a proper budget, I am one guy doing everything on my channel. Well, realistically, if you're enjoying it, isn't that a good thing? I feel as if you're getting the break from the slog of editing and enjoying yourself, I say it's a good thing. True. You know what? That's very poignant. I guess the only thing I'm worried about is that if I'm not making content, because you gotta remember that YouTube live streams don't get promoted as well on YouTube, and Twitch hates me. We know that one. It's more about like, I don't have as much content being put out, and that is concerning. Why is Deep Rock Galactic in Fortnite? Hold the phone. Hold on, that can't be real. Hold on. That's a thing? No! Oh, gross! It's been Fortnited! It's not even a low poly dwarf! It's a fucking Fortnite dwarf! Get out! Stinky! Stinky! Gross! Ew! The 6-year-olds are calling it queso. Oh, come the fuck on. Okay. Listen, Queso's a good content creator. Don't take that as me stating anything against Queso. Queso's a good guy. The fandom around Queso, though, makes me want to bash my head into a brick wall. I can respect the game getting more representation, but tall dwarf makes me ill. Oh yeah, because he has to be Fortnite character sized. Oh god. On the upload schedule, I think it's been fine, especially at the quality level. Yes, but my paycheck says otherwise. The uploads, I know the uploads have been good. I appreciate that you guys actually enjoy them because I love making them. But this is also, it's also the important part is this is my job. This is my this is my career. It's what makes me money. I need to be able to post content at a reasonable rate, and I'm worried that streaming is taking time out of that because I don't have an editor to edit down these streams into a video while I'm working on bigger projects. So really, it's just a live stream that most people won't even know exists, and then bye, it's gone. Get a load of this Barclayhead money. Money in this economy? Oh yeah, you know what? You're so right. Now that you say that, I don't even know what money is. But no, I'm like, it's just a matter of like I do all this for fun. Do not get it twisted. I don't do this all just for money because I'm not that much of a brainlet. If you do any career just for money, you're going to be miserable, right? But like, I can't ignore that fact because that is basically what's paying my bills, right? So that's a whole facet I've got to consider. I want more nooks. It's just sort of like, it's trying to be realistic is what I'm saying. Trying to be like, can I realistically do this? You know? Passion and joy in the creation gives it a soul, which makes it flourish. Exactly. Yeah, if I was making passionless content, I don't think I'd be anywhere close to where I was today. And I have passion for content creation. I create content right now. This is content. I like streaming. Streaming fun. Streaming good. I need to find a way to get myself promoted faster, basically. I can do streams. Streams are fun, but I need to get a way to get the word of my content out a bit better. And that's what my videos were really doing. Is like, even though they were like my main content, and they are doing that, YouTube recommends videos more than it recommends streams, and that was doing that. You know? So, I don't know what to do in regards to like managing to where I can still do streams and get my content out at a reasonable rate or find some way. Because I can't afford an editor. A subathon. What's a subathon? I don't even know what a subathon is. Doing a subathon this early would be a death sentence? What do you mean? I'm interested now. I'm interested. You said something. Maybe get a second channel for VODs or streaming. I have those. Believe it or not, they do exist. The only thing is that at the same time, while that does exist, it takes time out of my day to do it. Remember, I'm one guy editing. If I'm editing that, I'm not editing a main video. If I'm editing that, I'm not editing like a clip or doing live streams. I'm one guy, basically. The issue is not so much the material. The issue is the workforce I got. Sometimes pretty much, I keep streaming until the timer hits 0. Donations, subs, and super chats all extend this timer. Tier of Grace's last subathon lasted 8 months. Wait a fucking minute. How did he do the 8 months? Did he just sleep for 8 months? Like he just, like you just leave the stream on while he's sleeping? How did Tier of Grace do that? Did he just come back like right as he woke up and it's like, okay, back to it? Oh my god. I don't think we as a community can keep that up right now. That's true. It would be small. I will tell you guys right now that there are many ways you can help, by the way. If you guys want to, I don't want to sound like, okay, I know this is gonna sound like me, like actually like shilling, right? I mean, like, you guys should do this for me. But the truth is that content creation is not possible without its community. And you guys who are here right now, and people who have watched me before, have been really supportive in this community and have been a major inspiration that keeps me making this content on top of me just wanting to do it in the first place. So if you guys want to help me, simple likes and subs do a wonder. Sharing the video is even better. And there's a bunch of other stuff you can do, but I'm not going to ask you guys to do it, just saying that I'm okay with it if it happens. If you take clips of my stuff and you post it on TikTok, that's completely fine. The only thing I ask is that you credit my channel. That is it. I think he and his friend rotated out some. Here's the crazy thing. That last subathon ended 3 months ago. He started a new one today. I mean, why wouldn't you? Hacks, think about it. Why wouldn't you? Imagine how much money he had to make to extend that. Like, if it's for 8 months, he made hella bank off that subathon. That is hilarious. 8 months worth of subathon is crazy. Hi, strangers. Hey, Elk. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I went on a full tirade just now. I would clip you, but unfortunately, I only use YouTube. That's fine. That's a-okay. I think they have a clip button, but it's often underused and stuff like that. It's just kind of blah. Please give me what I want. Give me more damage. Give me more. Give me more creature. Give me more firepower. Give me more swing speed. I came in mid-rant. Yes. Yes, he did. In the mid-rant, it wasn't really a rant. It was more like me just telling people that if you guys want to support and help things grow, then there are ways. But of course, you all do you, you know? I can't tell you what to do. You know what my catchphrase is, guys. You. I'm not your mom. Sorry. So there is ways you can actually absolutely support the growth of this channel. So do the ways you want to. I appreciate you guys helping either in any way possible. That's really cool of you if you do any of that. Dude, Tier Grace's community is so unbelievably supportive, it's insane. Pretty sure at least 15% of his subs are current ex-military. Taking a drop. That's crazy. Are you playing with the Abyssal Terrors DLC? Yes. Yes, I am. The DLC is included. I've never played the DLC prior to this stream at all. I've played Brotato before, but I started a whole new save for the sake of getting you guys a progress line. I'm deeply upset about my 7 days of that world because now my 59 hours of looting for stupid magazines is gone. Did they get rid of the magazines finally? Is that what happened? Is that what I'm understanding? Did they get rid of magazines in 7 days to die? And things you could do for streams to promote them in the next video or something and get numbers up? You would be surprised that I actually did do that to some extent in a recent video. What was the recent video anyways? It was the Abiotic Factor review. The Abiotic Factor review had a promotion for it, and that's how that went. A subathon would be cool to see here eventually, but those obviously do better once you have a bit more of a following. This okay. I will keep that in mind. I mean, I'm here now, so it worked on me. Fair enough. It is lost because the devs don't know how to have worlds update. The current version, the magazines are still in the game. Weird. So you lost an entire world because of an update. That's insane. I'm a zoologist, so I have no idea what you're talking about. Fair. Speaking of zoology, favorite? Are you familiar with reptiles? And if so, what's your favorite? What's your favorite reptile? I know what mine is, but I want to hear yours first. Yeah. Blue-tailed skink. Fair enough. Good pick. Good pick. Skinks are cool. Oh. I just took, like, all my health and damage. Sweet. Great. All right. New run. I am personally a fan of the alligator snapping turtle. Ooh, engineer. There's so much shit to unlock, dude. Holy hell. Alligator snapping turtle, though, is my favorite. Diver, you start with 1 harpoon gun, minus 1% harpoon gun price. Plus 20% crit damage with precise weapons. Or 200% crit damage. Crit chance, modification, crit 20%. Minus 100 range damage. Plus 250% enemy health. What the hell is this character? 1 HP regen for every 2 melee damage you have. Plus 0. Every enemies take 300% more damage for 3 seconds when hit by ranged damage. What in the fuck is this character? I'm going to play it now. I have to. I have to. Oh, but if I don't, then what if I get the cool stuff over here? Nope. We're gonna do it. We're double down. I once found a baby alligator snapping turtle in my backyard. Aw, little dude. I love little alligator snapping turtles. You mainly study winged animals. Ah, so of the avian variety. All right, favorite bird, go. Favorite bird. Give me your favorite bird. Bird up. Favorite bird right now. Alright, so it is skilled off melee and range damage. Okay. Not necessarily. Oh, because bats exist. Bats exist, that's true. I guess they're not all boybs. I don't want any of you. Ew. Ew. Yucky, gross. Look at these stinky weapons. Stinky. Need more range. And my favorite bird is the horned lark. Never heard of that one. Brown pelican, best bird. My favorite bird, I have 2. No, I have 3 favorite birds. I have a few favorite birds. But primarily the raven. I'm a big fan of ravens. Then it's flamingos and crows. Crows, ravens, and flamingos. Spent the last 3 months studying brown bats. Yes, bats. I love bats. Bats are so cool. I don't want any of your stinky. Give me a harpoon. Harpoon! Oh, I'm out of gold. Whatever is fascinating me about my 2 favorite birds are flamingos and owls. Owls are cool. Owls are just cats of the bird world. I love them. They're little gremlins. Nothing but respect for them. Anyways, I should probably head out. I've got an early shift tomorrow. Hey, good luck, Hacks. Appreciate you stopping by. That's okay. I'm gonna probably be like wrapping up stream here in like 30 minutes anyways. Any bets? I can't tell you how much on those as they are endangered. Aw. It's always so heartbreaking to see cool animals endangered. Makes me so sad, dude. Because, like, that's... And being endangered is normally the human's fault, right? Like, it's almost always, like, humanity really wanted money. And it's like, ah, cool, great. Just saying their flight patterns can't tell you more than that. Fair enough. Can you tell me what 07 means? I keep seeing what that's not even a dude waving, LS. That's more like a salute. You send that to people who basically die in game. You give them a salute, like Godspeed, soldier, you're dead. This run is so cooked. Restart. Same thing? Nah. Nah. Oh, free item. Cool. Tree! I'm gonna grab that. Just because of the crit rate we have going on right now. I'm gonna grab that as well. Next month I'll be living on a boat for 2 months, studying seagulls as they migrate. Like off of what coast by chance? Do you know? Is it off the west coast or off the east coast? Or I'm sorry, I'm assuming you're American, but I know that's probably not true. Well, in any case, boat living's crazy. I hope it goes well for you, though. Me assuming all my audiences and members are American, when I know full well one of my mods is literally from the European region. Cannot speak for shit today. Starting in the Gulf of Mexico, going to the Caribbean. Interesting. Well, like I said, I hope it goes well. I hope everything goes safe and you have a grand old time. I'm at like a point this month that I want to learn something new every month, even if I'm not going to use it. Ahem, I think you mean Gulf of America. No, no, no. Look, you want to know something funny? It's called that on the American map in Google, but the moment you go to another country, it's actually called Gulf of Mexico. I do not support us renaming something for the sake of renaming something. It's so fucking dumb. There was no point behind it. It was just, we want to name this thing now. Okay, cool. Great. Enjoy, I guess, question mark. Fucking stupid. The most brainless bullshit I've ever seen. I don't understand the Gulf of America thing, even as an American. It's a desperate bid for attention is what it is. I wouldn't worry about it. Ow. Let's maybe not run into bullets. That's probably ideal, right? Very ideal. Probably plan. But as I was saying, every month, I'm going to try to learn something new, even if I don't use it. Like, just learn something new. Like, this month I made it the point to learn day trading. Am I going to day trade? Probably not. But I think it'd be funny. if I just had just obscene knowledge over something I'm not using. Learn wood carving. Nah, not yet. I'm gonna focus on learning a skill that I'm probably not even gonna use, just because I think it'd be funny. Because then I can just say something that's correct about something, and then people will be like, how do you even know that you're a content creator? I'll be like, I don't know, I just kind of studied it at one point, thought it was funny. Make it a bit just to study dumb shit. I like how we have the perk that harpoon guns are free, but I have not seen a single harpoon gun this entire time. Learn magic tricks? I do have a magic trick. It's called making this career happen. That's okay. Next month I'm gonna super niche ones with very little use. I mean, I'd argue that day trading has very little use considering that's not even my job. But don't worry, next month I'm learning quantum physics. Just because I think it would be funny. You watch this content creator? He's pretty interesting. One minute he's talking about like Ninja Turtle and mutagen ooze, and then next he's talking about fucking quantum physics. Keeps me on my toes. I like it. All right, I'm all beefed up now. One minute he's talking about a gorilla in a traffic stop, but next he's giving life advice. Yep, that's pretty on par for my stream at this point. I give dating advice the same turn I talk about gorillas in a traffic stop. It's the content you come here for, baby. Nothing but infinite side tangents that somehow loop back around to talking about the game. I got messages in Discord. That was a message for sure. Learn to sail on a sailboat. I don't have a boat. I think another one I want to learn is just learn how to like learn like chemistry. Oh, hey, wait a minute. What do you mean minus 100% harpoon gun price? I see one coin on that, you fuck. I've been lied to. This is a scam. A ruse. My chat got weirdly political. I don't like it. I don't like my political chat. I want to go back to talking about gorillas and traffic stops. I want to go back to talking about dating being stinky. I don't like this. I don't like it. Would the gorilla vote for? Shut up, LS. Shut up. Banned. No Game Boy for a week, dude. That's abysmal. I never want to see that in my fucking chat again. So harpoon guns never do damage because for some reason minus 100 range damage means that I don't get to do any damage on it at all. Tragic. Okay, fine, whatever. Crystal, 5% plus 1% attack speed for every second until the end of the wave. Bonus is lost when taking damage. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so 100 zombie-sized chickens or 100 chicken-sized zombies? I think the chicken-sized zombies, honestly. Fun fact, owls can't hoot when their heads backwards. Ah, well that makes sense, right? Because like, since they're twisting their neck around as an owl, wouldn't that like close up like the vocal cords in the throat a little bit? Making it harder to hoot? Making it harder for them to make a noise? You got into this game at the same time I finally bought the PC version. Let me guess, it was the sale? I've had this game for about a couple years now. I just didn't have the DLC. I got the DLC on sale. But I've had this game for a few years. They lower their vocal cords to turn their head. Ah. The more you know, chat. We're being educated in chat today. You're all being told about owl facts. I appreciate you, Elk. You're educating this whole audience. Close enough. The game is older than Fortnite. That's actually not fucking true. That is misinformation, my friend. I think I might buy it, actually. It's a good game. I'd recommend it. Totally recommend it. A banger-ass game. Want any of those, you... Wow, a cursed item that I can't use. That's crazy. Ooh, wow, that's wild. I do like that though. I'm gonna start dodge stacking now that I see that. Maybe the Steam version isn't, but I assure you this game is older than Fortnite. Where? How is this? You need to cite your damn sources, bro. I don't believe you. Because this came out in the Godot engine. What do you mean this shit's older than Fortnite? The Godot engine isn't even as old as Fortnite. I'm currently broke. I just spent $700 and $1,200 custom-made 10-string mandolin. A mandolin? I mean, that's cool. Holy shit, that's expensive. Mandolins are awesome, though. Honestly, kind of worth it. Kind of worth it. I think everyone in chat can agree. Kind of worth it. Get some armor, whatever, fine, whatever. Cool. Frozen heart plus 8 elemental damage. It's stinky. Blah 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 blah. How old do you think Godot is? This is definitely older than Fortnite. Its public release was in 2014. Fortnite. Okay, I think you're thinking of the Battle Royale. Hold on. Oh, it's 2017. When did Godot come out? I'm fact checking you, motherfucker. We're doing this right now. Brother. He was telling the truth. Then how old is fucking Brotato? It's not older than Fortnite. You're a fucking goober. You're a fucking goober. Brotato's not older than Fortnite. It's not older than Fortnite, you stinky fuck. It came out in 2022. You are dumb and stinky. It's been on no other platform since. You smell. Gotcha. I win. I win the argument. You can't one up me now. I'm officially the smartest and coolest guy alive. I remember Ridiculous Fishing, one of the only few good mobile games. You want to know something even crazier? I know of games probably older than that. Oh fuck. Well, I guess I'm dead. Damn it, that's the last run for the fucking stream too. But before I go, I am gonna actually answer that. There's a game on phone that got me first in the mobile games, called Pocket God. Where you just took a bunch of little pygmies and you tortured them. That was the whole thing. It was really funny. And then the game just like ceased development, and then that studio was never heard from again. Yeah. But anyways, it's been fun. I know that some people just got here and stuff like that, but I am ending stream just because of the fact that I am tired. Because of my 1 hour walk, I decided to play right before stream, so I am wrapping up. But I thank you all so much for watching, and I appreciate all you guys stopping by. This was a really fun stream to do. Maybe I'll do some just proper gameplay roguelike videos. We'll find out. Who knows? Maybe. Scratch brain. But until next time, this has been the Bottom Dweller, and I will see you sometime on Monday. I was gonna mute my mic, and then somebody called me baby boy in chat. Never call me that again, you swine. I will never again, banished.